What up, y'all? Whiskey Willy.
Yeah.
If y'all tuned in last week, you know we did a little brief summary of Jameson Orange.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
And, you know, I felt like we needed to let the big dog Jameson out, give him proper respects.
Yeah.
Pass up that.
That shit was mid.
Yeah, I mean, it was tasty, but it was 30%, and it was disrespectful to whiskey.
The best way that I've described it to people who have asked me how it was since I've had it was, I would never in my life call it fucking whiskey, but it's a pretty decent alcoholic drink.
Absolutely.
It's better than majority of the seltzers out there.
Very well summarized, yeah, because it's like 30 times the amount of alcohol as a seltzer. Right. You're going to get there fast.
I'm not condoning slipping anything into anybody's drinks, but if you took a little bit of that and poured it in that orange seltzer that lady's drinking,
or an orange crush, you get the kids to go to bed real early.
They would not taste it.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Daddy, I want some more."
So this week we went with an actual Jameson whiskey. I was going to go with the original, but I figure, you know, if you've ever drank whiskey, you know what Jameson tastes like. Because everybody on the planet that drinks whiskey knows what Jameson tastes like.
Goddamn right.
Mm-hmm. Some guy in a cave is like, "What?
Jamie, who?" So we went with the Jameson Caskmates, the Stout edition. Ooh. Because I don't think I had it before. If I did, I got fucking blackout drunk and erased my memory after I got done drinking it.
Which means it was good.
Yeah, it was probably good.
I'd say probably if we did have it, it was the first run of it when it was a different stout, because that's kind of cool thing that they do is the stout and the IPA edition is they swap out craft breweries each time that they make them, and that's fucking rad to me. Different people get their name on the back of a Jameson bottle. Yeah. That's some goddamn good promotion.
Yeah, that's actually how it got started. It was just a distiller from Jameson was at a bar hanging out and met a local brewer. And they got to talking and were like, "Hey, let me distill my whiskey in your beer barrels," and that's how that whole Caskmates thing got started.
See what happens when you network and you support local.
Yeah.
You know, you can actually distill a stout into whiskey.
Can you?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Oh, what?
Maybe you should do that and make stouts.
I'm gonna have to look
like
more into
delicious.
that. Yeah.
I just watched a thing about somebody that distilled Corona. Well, I guess it was moonshine, but
we should stay away from doing anything with Corona for the time being.
Well, like I'm just saying that you could do the opposite, and
okay, well, you should take those bullshit stouts and peanut butters and whatever disgustingness. Take the peanut butter out, and turn it into whiskey.
Those reporters, don't get them mixed up.
Okay, disgusting beer,
coffee, chocolate,
beer.
2 different things.
Not all brown things are the same, bro.
You know what? I'm glad to hear you say that. I'm really glad to hear you say that.
There are many shades.
America?
There are many
you
shades.
See that,
of
America?
brother.
It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah,
he did that without even trying.
That was not scripted either.
Appreciate you, my bro.
But like you're saying, locally sourced, support local stuff. Jameson, although they get all their barrels from either Spain or America, they recycle a lot of Jack Daniel's barrels. But they locally source all their barley, all everything, and they actually have their water comes from I wrote this down because I'll never know the Dagorny River,
God, yeah.
whatever. It's a big river in Ireland, but it actually runs through the distillery, and that's how
that's so
where
fucking
they get their
cool,
water.
man.
So
nice.
Everything but the barrels that they put into Jameson is locally sourced out of Ireland.
That sounds similar to the old Olympia Brewing factory, where they got the river running right through the shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. Is that a lead into like a rest in peace?
Oh,
a river runs through it. That was a very sad
river runs through.
It was a horrible movie that I never saw.
My brother made me cry.
What?
Cheers, everybody.
Fucking movie about
Rest
fishing?
in peace to Kevin Costner.
Right.
We should have some kind of Irish toast, but can't think of one
So
offhand.
stout, huh? I got a good one for you.
Well, that's goddamn good.
It is.
It's got an oaky kind of mouthfeel. Don't burn.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I love that you use the mouthfeel.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, very smooth mouthfeel on that one.
Yeah.
Minimal burn.
Nothing beats a smooth mouthfeel.
That's right.
Okay.
That's the facts.
First thing in the morning, woo, boy.
God damn.
It sends you off to the rest of the day singing and whistling like one of the 7 dwarfs.
So, Jameson is the #1 best-selling Irish whiskey in the world, but the 3rd best-selling whiskey, period, worldwide.
Oh.
All right.
Beat only by Jack Daniel's and one other that I don't know offhand.
Probably fucking Jim Beam's bullshit.
Possibly. Yeah.
Those cheapies.
Yeah.
Those people that want the plastic bottles.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that it got bumped down to number 3. I don't know who in the hell overtook them because they were number 2. Them and Jack Daniels were like.
He just said Jack Daniels and somebody else.
Yeah, who the somebody else is? Because like I said, it was Jameson and Jack. Jack and Jameson. Jameson and Jack. Jack and Jameson. They went back and forth for forever.
I don't want to hear any more stories about two dudes going back and forth on top of each other.
Could it be Mr. Williams?
Evan Williams? Possibly.
Maybe.
I think it's Jim Beam.
I think
it's that cheap, those plastic bottles that elevate.
Those are the two biggest. Jim and Jack are the two biggest distilleries.
Yeah, Jim Beam's a wino whiskey.
Fucking Jim Beam.
Jim Beam is just cheap. It's cheaper. It's a cheap wino version of Tennessee whiskey.
And you don't have to worry about dropping the bottle when you're drunk. It just bounces back up to you.
That's why I love black velvet half gallons.
Yeah.
Even if your woman gets mad at you and tries to smack you over the head with it, you're like, what?
What the hell did you do that for?
Fucking ruins your whole plans in a bar fight, though.
Yeah.
You're trying to break that shit. Oh!
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to take this big motherfucker out. Dink. Oh, shit. Right. Now you're beat up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now Jason Momoa's fucking got you above his head. And
you got a Jameson.
That's when you crack it open. Want a drink?
But interesting fact, John Jameson, the distillery's namesake, wasn't even fucking Irish. He's Scottish.
Yeah.
He married into married a woman whose brothers were the Stein, friends were the Stein family, and he ended up actually inheriting the Bow Street distillery where Jameson was originally made from his father-in-law. And yeah, it's kind of weird.
Damn, there's somebody in Ireland watching this right now who did not know that.
And they're probably
fucking pissed.
He's yelling out the window, "Blasphemy!"
Yeah, I will.
You fucking yank!
Hey, look, he did swim down into the ocean because one of his ships lost a barrel. I saw it on TV once. So he deserves to be the man in charge.
Oh, wait. No, that's a Kraken commercial.
You know, you didn't see that shit?
He lost Jameson.
He was
one cask of beer.
Yeah, because he was transporting his whiskey across the ocean. The shit went overboard, and you know what he did? He fucking pulled his fucking sleeves up. He dove overboard, swam down there.
Shoes off first.
Now that's what the Irish people saying until they found out he was Scottish.
Then he jumped overboard, and we just kept fucking going because fuck that Scottish fuck.
He borrowed some spinach from Popeye the Sailor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you sure that's not a Kraken commercial? Because then he's floating up with the thing, and then an octopus grabs the fucking barrel.
Yeah.
That's rum.
No, they used that same concept for two, but Jameson in the mid 2000s had a whole marketing run where we were just telling these amazing stories about John Jameson
doing all sorts of ridiculous shit,
baller ass Chuck Norris ass shit that he did to preserve the integrity of fucking Jameson. It was the building burned down. He ran in there and saved all the last 4 barrels on his shoulders and grabbed a kitten on the way.
Grabbed the fucking mash bill from the original fucking recipe.
He saved the mash bill on the fire fucking Benedict Arnold's cold dead hands. And he went to the bottom of the ocean to save the last barrel, which ended up being the first barrel of this new one. Buy it now for $19.95. Something ain't right here, bro.
Something ain't right.
But interesting enough, Jameson didn't even sell bottles of their whiskey until 1968. They'd already been around for nearly 2 centuries.
Jesus Christ.
Before they actually started bottling the whiskey. They were just selling it by the cask.
Damn.
Yeah, like
it's the good old days. You could get booze for wholesale,
right?
That way you have it in your garage.
Green bottle that everybody knows of has only been around 40, 50 years, 60. How long ago was 1968? Do the math.
50.
Way too long.
Shane,
way too long.
52, something like that. 52.
Way too long.
Shane's like, I was in 7th grade.
Dude, they didn't even have grades back then.
Right.
Damn.
He was either on the farm or he went to schoolhouse learning to become a lawyer.
Shane said, you
better be back in the fucking. You better be working. What's this book for? Get out there and. I don't want to rehash PTSD.
Right, childhood PTSD, our new segment.
You go home, your dad's like, what kind of nerd reads? Ain't no son of mine going to read no books.
What, are you left-handed too?
Hey, fuck you, I'm left-handed. I can read way better than you.
Thank God you're still alive. They would have took you out back and made another one.
No, they'd have taken me out back and killed me for a whole other fucking reason. It has nothing to do with me being left-handed.
Hey, we're not talking about that. This is Ireland. They never did that.
You can't tell that I'm left-handed just by seeing me walk down the street. So
you lead with your left leg and your left hand.
Trip.
I don't like where this conversation is going.
Hey, you let it there.
Right. You guys laugh way too hard at that. Now I know how Dave Chappelle feels. I'm moving back to Africa. I'm taking these 200 subscribers with me.
Right, going back to Africa. I'll be back in like 5 fucking years to do the same comedy though, because ain't nobody laugh at it over in Africa.
It's because they don't understand English over there. They don't
Is
have
it right?
cable.
Like, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
Dave Chappelle's like, me and Akon cannot provide internet, electricity, and TVs for all of you.
Like, who the fuck's Akon?
Some of these y'all niggas to huddle up around a YouTube or something and get educate yourself, my brother. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
He's got his phone as a hotspot.
Right.
That's expensive.
He's got the money.
Yeah.
He just, well, anyways.
Yeah.
It's your segment. We don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Daniel takes it down the rabbit hole, and I don't want to go down that.
Damn,
A
Daniel.
lot of people want to take credit for Jameson as staying strong to the Irish roots, but no, they sold out in 1988 to a French liqueur company that now owns all of Irish distilling. It's like Denard Ricard, some
Ricard Pastis, which is owned by Hennessy Moet, I believe, which is also owned by Versace and something else.
Yeah,
Can't remember.
So you were taken
There's
over
a fucking hierarchy of
You were taken over
ridiculous
by a
shit.
Scottishman to then be sold to the Frenchies.
And basically everybody
Scotsman
owned.
made Irish whiskey
a
and sold it to the
Scotsman
French.
made it. Like,
Yeah, the French own a lot of the booze industry is owned by the French.
But I mean, it's all still, from Ireland, just not
Yeah.
owned by Irish people anymore.
So all the profits go to some fucking French bastard.
I almost want to just slap this glass.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
mine.
This fucking forest shit out of here.
Unacceptable.
My daddy didn't die in Vietnam for us to be drinking French-Irish whiskey.
This whole episode it went towards like, oh, we just let you down.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. There's a whole bunch of education we didn't. My bubble has been bursted.
It's like an
I'm over here
episode.
thinking, I'm like, yeah, you a real Irishman. You drink a Jameson. I'm like, no, you French fuck. Get out of here.
It's an episode,
I think
episode
honestly,
of Black
I think Jameson
Mirror.
might be the biggest employer of Irish people in Ireland, though.
I would hope so. You're selling them all
Still
off
kinda
to the
cool.
fucking French.
selling off all
Conor
the
McGregor the
God.
second.
Conor McGregor the second. Hey, fun fact about Conor McGregor: when he took over Proper 12, they were actually the #1 selling Irish whiskey on the planet for like 8 months after he took over. When they even beat out Jameson, which is
You want to
fucking
know another
remarkable.
fun
Again,
fact about
that's
Proper
what he
12?
said it was going to happen, and it never did.
No, it
And then
did
he-
happen for like 8 months.
I have a fun fact about Proper 12. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's hot Irish
Yep.
garbage, just like Conor McGregor.
Kind of like that bar that he bought just to kick that old man out that actually went out of business
That was
because he
actually
kicked
the
that old
last
man
fight
out.
that Conor McGregor won, was when he knocked out that drunk ass Irish old dude.
Yeah.
Because the guy told him, "Oh, this
Nah.
fucking whiskey's fucking shit, mate."
Was that the one where he like threw the fucking chair through the window?
No, that was
the
UFC.
bus.
That was the bus.
That was the
Yeah.
bus fight.
And he hurt somebody's eyeball.
Yeah, he got into a fight with a bus,
Yeah.
like a dumbass.
Yeah. He got the wrong bus too. He was trying to get Khabib to come off the bus, and Khabib was already out of the fucking arena. And he's
exactly.
like, "Bring your punk ass out, you little bitch!" And like, he's
I'm
not
pretty
in
sure
here.
he was a lot more problematic
Let
than that.
Khabib's guys would have just got off the bus and just buried him somewhere. Like
The little midget guy.
I think he had
Mini
more people
Khabib
than-
would have been awesome if he would have stepped off there.
Isn't that's
Yeah.
when he fucking flew a whole private fucking jet of his fucking goons out from Ireland over that shit. I think he would have outnumbered Khabib's boys in that establishment that night.
That's why he was acting all tough, throwing shavers.
He had 70 homies over here around the corner with
you got
chains.
70
That's where you
homies,
make
you can
the
do
mistake.
whatever you want.
Fuck with Khabib if you want to. Then you get a black Mercedes to roll up and 6 niggas
Yep.
jump out in tracksuits, and you're fucking done.
He
The
don't
Truck
gotta
Suit
do nothing.
Mafia.
He just send Hasbullah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do the flying through the window.
Where is Steve McGregor? That's what he said. Where is Steve
Things
McGregor?
are done. Things are
Plane,
done.
boss, the plane.
You crack open the window this much to say, "What are you looking at?" And they just throw him in.
Yes, sir. He's like, what are you looking at? Well, he might be looking at those fresh ass wraps you got on your ride from Harris Signco.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. No, he's
Nice.
pretty good at that stuff. Man.
He's really
Put some
fucking
stickers
good.
on my car.
Me too.
I don't know the numbers. I know it's harrissignco.com.
HairSignco@gmail.com.
253-820-3002.
You want some hippie shit? You go to the hippie house.
3109 6th Avenue in Tacoma.
The premier glass emporium in all of Matter.
All
Correct.
of
Mundo.
Yep. And if you want to nerd out, there's no better place to do it than at Comics the Gathering.
That's where you go for the comics and stay for the games.
The hell
and
yeah.
Funko Pops.
Funko Pops,
Damn right.
Magic
All
tournaments. Big 5-year.
Yeah.
The big 5-year is coming up, and they got a cool giveaway.
It's a raffle. They ain't just giving shit away all willy nilly.
Well, it is kind of a giveaway, but yeah, it's a raffle.
You got to get your name in the motherfucking hat.
You got to participate, bro. It's a raffle.
So take your ass up there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Like, I want you to find out.
Hell yeah.
But it's pretty dope.
And you know what? If
it has a 5 in the name.
If you got some...
If you got spare raffle tickets, I'll take them off your hands.
But he's got to suck you in first.
You got to give him the promo code Steven.
If you send me a picture of my little baby brother doing some strange things behind the dumpster,
put it right up here on the
buy
screen,
you a PS5.
Oh shit! I'm about to go get strange behind the dumpster and fucking
my own pocket.
Peter Parker's taking pictures of Spider-Man all of a sudden.
At this point, I might make your mouth stick for a PS5.
And I might take the picture.
Motherfucker.
No, we're keeping it in my house.
To the wall with all the leftovers. Instead of shooting out of his hand, he just spits.
Take the camera to the wall. Time.
You're making me sick. Move over.
Oh!
I don't know you anymore. I'm calling our mother.
Oh!
All right, and with that, Whiskey Willy is a wrap.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And hit that...
The hashtag
over there. Yeah.